Hello YouTube, welcome to part 40 of my FIFA 18 career mode with Everton. Last episode we had a fantastic game against Chelsea, beating them 2-0, putting us 5th in the Premier League so far. Today we're going to be tackling Spurs, ladies and gentlemen, and the next episode should be a good one as well. We have a bit of everything, because next episode we're going to be doing our first Champions Cup game. Anyway, let's focus on this episode though. And yes, just for confirmation, last episode, Shaqiri in the 3rd minute got injured at Chelsea and broke his ankle. As well, in the 3rd minute, Willian had to come on, and he's out for 3 months. An absolute disgrace. Really unfortunate. Let's just do these quick simulations here. So in training this season, we've got Martinez, Barco, Alina, Onyekuru, and the reason that Onyekuru is here as well is just to get him to that 81-82 overall, so we can sell him for about 25 million, because we don't actually need him too much, unless he does come into the squad later on in the season and plays extraordinarily well. Tuanzebe is also going to be in the training program this season as well. Our final scouting reports here on these centre defensive midfielders, just in case we wanted to replace Gay, but that'll be for later on in the season, nowhere near now. Anyway, let's start with the game, guys. I hope everyone enjoys it, and let's hope that we win as well, because we could need a win right now. We've lost one game, and everyone's expecting us to win the league title, but we are going to be changing over a couple of things. Martinez will be starting there, Ross Barkley will be coming off the pitch, Fekir will be starting on the right, and Barker will be starting on the left. Klassen finally will come off for Elena, and then Tuanzebe and Murray will be in reserves. Also, Sigurdsson hasn't really impressed me too much, so Onyekuru will be in the bench, and he might get a bit of game time against Spurs. The only reason I've swapped up a couple of things for such a big game is simply because we've got the Champions League in 3 days, and we need a good team for that as well, guys.
Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, and our match today comes from the Premier League.
Spurs against Everton.
They play Everton.
The Toffees against the Spurs. Tottenham against Everton at Wembley Stadium. Our second appearance already in Wembley. Spurs are 13th, Everton are 4th.
The players, because they've concentrated right from the very off in this season. I know there's still a long way to go, but we all expected them to be champions, and they're looking like that in these early stages.
Everybody expects us to win the Premier League and become champions again, and it is a lot of pressure on the boys as well, especially on the boys that have just come into the team, such as Christian Benteke, Fekir and Tuanzebe.
Quite a lot of changes in this Spurs
Martinez here, Wanyama on the ball, gives it to Christian Eriksen, a man who caused problems last season for us.
Serge Aurier plays with Danny Rose as the fullbacks.
Here we go, we find Martinez through on the ball though, Martinez, and it's offside unfortunately. Only by an inch or so though. Let's have a watch of this. Only by a foot, absolutely ridiculous. And not a foot as in the measurement, as in a literal foot. Unbelievable, he's quite a small man as well, so it won't be a big foot. Like size 7 maybe? Anyway, I digress. Giving the ball off to Fekir. We find Martinez here doing a couple of ball rolls and breaking through. Maybe to find Barco on the wing. Barco! What a goal! Our little Messi. As I've said before, I have said this man will become the next Messi or Ronaldo. He's on the left, so let's say Ronaldo. And he is. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. He came into the squad as a 74 overall last season. He's already a 79 overall and got a goal early on in the season as well. Unbelievable. To say that we do have a better option as well, and we brought him in to rest the hashtag better option for the next game, then I'm really thrilled for the young man there. Barco fighting for the ball and wins it back again, playing really well, getting back, getting forward, showing his real use of his young stamina there. And Martinez just couldn't break past the defence. Traore on the ball, gives it to Christian Eriksen. And it's a foul for Spurs. I'm not sure if Harry Kane's going to hit that. If he does, I'm not sure. He doesn't. He just tries to put it into the box for Son, and we found the Tongan apparently. Christian Eriksen on the ball. Gives it to Dyer, back to Eriksen. Eriksen, oh, it's a good opening, and what a save by Sergio Rico. And another good save by Sergio Rico, the keeper. What a fantastic buy that ended up to be. I knew that Pickford wouldn't have been able to do us the full job, but Pickford would make a great substitute keeper, and we've proven it there. The box is really messy at the moment. Really messy play right there for everybody, for Spurs and for the defence and for the midfield of Everton. Quite an intense moment there for the last couple of minutes.
In that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet.
Apparently it's raining on the pitch, guys. Can't see any rain there, but we can see a little bit of splash up there from the ball. Son gets challenged nicely. The ball falls to Fekir, who gives it to Martinez. And Martinez tries to pass it out because he's too marked, but he just can't manage.
Advantage ball played for Spurs.
There we go. Barco on the ball, gives it to Martinez. Martinez to find Werner. Werner to have a bit of a run, maybe. Werner's running now. Finds Fekir here on the wing. Fekir breaks down, finds Martinez, and Martinez just can't get to the head at all. It's a shot there, and actually not too bad of a shot either. Elena there with a yellow card. Sorry about my sniffs and my coughs, guys. I am still ill. I know I've said that for like half a season now, but I record a lot of these videos a day. Barco here trying to do a bit of skill, but it doesn't work out for him. What a fantastic goal that was there. That will definitely be looked back upon. Cross it in, and we find Fekir, and it just goes to the keeper. I might bring on Schneiderlin at some point as well, just to secure that centre defensive mid role. Also, make sure that Elaine doesn't get a red card. Barco on the ball here. Barco to find Martinez maybe, but he gets challenged by Eric Dyer with an insane amount of pace, catching up with the young man with 90 speed. Traore gives it to Harry Kane. Harry Kane on the ball, but he's called offside. Fantastic.
He's quick enough. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, Harry Kane is not quick enough. Barco through to Werner. Werner through there. Back to... Oh, and unluckily, I tried to give that to Fekir there. It was all a bit muddled up. But half-time, 1-0 to Everton, playing fantastically at Wembley Stadium for the second time already in this season. Let's have a quick look at our team as well and see what we're doing. Barco's about halfway down. I'm going to actually swap out Barco now for Onyekuru and see how he plays on the pitch. Barco with a fantastic first goal there, definitely not forgotten. Giving the ball through to Fekir now.
Everton on the attack.
Here he is on Rakuru, and he puts it over the bar. Is it? It is. It was just a poor shot, but there was a lot of pressure there and a slide challenge coming into him. Not many strikers would have been able to put that on target.
Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Christian Eriksen. Now Kane.
Harry Kane on the ball, a man with power as well, and he comes in now. He's inside the box. He has a shot, and it's an easy save from Rico. Gives the ball to Fekir. Fekir to find Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin back to shoot Fekir.
Football between these two. Nice passing.
Fekir to go inside there. Fekir still to move. Fekir with a shot! And what a shot it was as well. Hugo Lloris had to do a proper good save for that. Martinez to make it 2-0. The man that defies physics with his headers really does put a great one into the back of the net to possibly secure a win there for Everton. What a run and a flying header that was.
Don't see as many as we used to of it, but the cross made the header so possible.
Yeah, it is still one of the best sights in football. And
A really well placed header there from Martinez. Very happy with the young man.
Stylishly going forward. Christian Eriksen.
Here we go. Ibrahima Traore. Retros to mark up there. Misplaced the challenge, but it's alright because Fekir breaks free.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace.
Fekir back on the ball now. Fekir running up. Could see someone inside the box. He finds Werner! And it's a good save. And Hugo Lloris did well to keep hold of the ball there as well.
Well, he can't believe it. The striker, it's head in hands for him. But the goalkeeper, no wonder he's getting...
A good challenge. Retsos on the ball. Gives it to Kimmich. Kimmich there. Back on the ball. Gives it to Schneidlin. Schneidlin finds Martinez, the recent goal scorer.
Resources financially, Paris Saint-Germain, as this shows.
Bakambu, a good player actually. 40 million there, I'm not sure about that. Son back on the ball, gives it Harry Kane. Harry Kane to cross it in there, and unfortunately Traore can't get the header.
There's still some problems for them.
Werner on the ball though, doing a bit of his silly business.
Moving forward.
Werner back on the ball. Werner to have a shot, and it goes over the bar. Not something we see too often from the young German. Fekir here now is going to come off for Ross Barkley, and Elena's going to come off, and Klassen's going to go on as well, just to really secure that midfield.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that, because
apart from that yellow card, Elena's playing well all game. Fantastically done here. Werner trying to do a bit of tiki-taka. He's not too great on his feet with the skill, but that's okay. Kimmich to win the header back to Schneidlin. Schneidlin to Ross Barkley, the fresh man on the ball. And then Schneidlin back on the ball there to maybe try and miss. Oh, that was unfortunate. Closing down Eriksen nicely, but it looks like he could be on the ball. It's a good shot, and oh my goodness, some great saves here by Rico today. Really doing his team proud. Maybe to find Ross Barkley out wide, and he does as well. And Ross Barkley gets bullied off the ball a little bit, but it's not an issue. Timo Werner now pressure the defender, and the defender has to boot it out. Aura had to boot it out there. We're going to cross it back into Ross Barkley, and Ross Barkley couldn't even get to the ball, just body blocked entirely.
Ross Barkley.
Some good football here as well. Martinez with a good shot, but Hugo Lloris with a good save as well.
Oh, what a save.
And we are all over them here. We're going to put it back in for Martinez, but it does look like Wanyama is not having any of it. Oh, that was Aurora, not Wanyama. I can't see the names anymore. They've disappeared. Eriksen on the ball, gives it to Kane. Pass it back. Is that Dele Alli on the ball now? Fuck's sake, they've put Dele Alli on as well. And it's a good, easy interception there from Kimmich, just to put it out for a corner.
And in it goes.
It's a good pull out. If we can get the challenge, we can get a goal. And unfortunately, the referee doesn't let us to run on and get another goal there back from Timo Werner. A really good game though, guys, with two fantastic goals. Let's have a look at Esquelo's Barco's again. Barco comes through. We just see him on the wing. He just smacks it into the top right-hand corner, and the fans go crazy. Moving back on to Martinez's goal as well. Martinez puts it. We put it into the box, and Martinez with a flying good run and a flying header there puts it into the back of the net. Fantastic football, guys. I hope everybody's enjoyed this episode. These are the stats quickly as well. By the stats, we really did look like we deserved the game, to be totally honest. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. And I will see you very shortly for our first Champions League game in part 41. And these are quickly for you guys. the Champions Cup groups, and these are nasty. Bayern Munich, Roma and Gent are in our group, and honestly, I'm really hoping we go through, but it's going to be definitely difficult with Roma and Bayern Munich there as well. Bayern Munich and Everton, I'm going to say Bayern Munich number 1, Everton second place. I think, as it is, that's how it's going to finish. Going on to Group B, Arsenal, Sporting, Schalke and PAOK, well, PAOK, and it's probably going to go Arsenal and Schalke for that, with Sporting just missing out. Moving on to the Group C, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, Zenit and Club Brugge from Belgium, and I'm probably going to say Atletico Madrid and Napoli, and that's probably going to play out how it looks there as well, but Zenit could do a bit of a comeback. Going on to the next one, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, FC Porto and Ajax. Now that's probably one of the hardest groups that we've seen so far. All of these teams are very good, and it's probably a bit of a toss-up. Real Madrid, yes, number 1. Probably a bit of a toss-up between Dortmund and Porto, because Dortmund, I don't know, they seem to do alright some seasons, and then other seasons become like 13th. So let's have a look how that plays out. Moving on to FC Barcelona, Milan, Feyenoord, another great Dutch team there, and I don't know how you pronounce that, Leipzig, and that's Timo Werner's old club as well. I think it'd be quite interesting if we came round 16, played against them, see how Timo Werner performed at his old team. Juventus, AS Monaco for Group F are probably going to go through over Villarreal and Celtic. Finally, I think Group G is the final one. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG against West Ham, Galatasaray, SK Sturm Graz. I actually quite like saying that name, SK Sturm Graz. And we've got West Ham probably going through over Galatasaray, but again, it could be a bit of a toss-up depending on how they play. No, we have another group. Group H, Spurs against Marseille, against Benfica, against Fenerbahce. So probably Spurs and Marseille, but Benfica could sneak in there instead of Marseille as well. And that is all of the groups, guys. So I hope we win next game, and we really need a win with our group as well. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. I'll see you very shortly for number 41 of our FIFA Let's Play for the Everton game against KAA Gent in the Champions League group stages. Have a good day, guys.